Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Sloane and I'm the owner of Oracle's Color Therapy and the creator of the Oracle Healing Cards. Welcome to the color of the month for May. And it happens to be the opposite of what we had last month in April, which was silver. So we are going into the gold, and the gold too popped in, and this is called Follow the Golden Thread. And so it's very poignant based on what's happening globally, and all the sessions that I'm doing with many of you have to do with this. So you're ready to explore it? Here we go. So you see this boy who is in a dark cave, and he's got this golden thread that's coming from his heart, but he's not paying attention to it. What he's doing is he's going for the gold, or the golden nuggets, on the outside of the cave. And you know, behind him you see this darkness, and this has to do with his ignorance. And so he keeps searching for material answers and that which is going to fill his soul outside of himself. So this is what this is symbolic of. And then you see the waters flowing by him, which are his emotions, because in order to make gold, you use yellow and orange. And what makes orange is yellow and red. So there's a lot of self-anger coming through this, because the gold has to do with judgment. So when this Oracle Healing Card comes up, it's time to listen to your heart and desires and what you wish to manifest without the distractions of the inner critic or the judgment. Because this has to, you know, the gold has to do with immediate gratification with material wealth. And, you know, if we buy something, it makes us feel better. Sometimes it does, but does it fill that hole inside of us? No. We have to look inside for that. And so this oracle, and you know, especially when having a gazing session, which is what we're going to do, so you want to, you know, stay tuned for the end of the video. We're going to have a 30-second gazing session. This is very important. This is going to help you to recover or connect to your self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, because this has to do with the fears and anxiety, the inner critic, and the judgment. And something just came through this morning with Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it said, distance yourself from the inner critic. So the inner critic can be the worst, but we also have the judgment of others from the family lineage or societal lineage, and you know, and our friends, and mostly inside of us that judge us. And so the judgment brings up inner anger. And so this is a way, when you use this oracle, to dissolve that and to dissolve the fear, because you know, it's all about the value of who we are. How do you value yourself? What and do you, you know, here's, oh, this is another thing. So you always have the expansive and implosive energies, and the expansive energy is the master within you. This would be someone who is, you know, inside of you, who's tapped into their spiritual and material abundance, the wealth. This is your birthright to be wealthy. It's all of our birthrights to be wealthy. And so this is about understanding your value, your worth. Do you let others run your life? Do you let them step all over you? Or is it time to stop being a slave to somebody else's thoughts and the master of your own? And that's what this oracle brings out. This is going to help support you with the courage that you need, because there's fire inside of this, the gold. It's going to help support you in the awakening and the awareness of your courage, your confidence, and what serves you, what honors your life. So this is really, really important. And it's, you know, when you use this mandala, it's going to bring, you know, so many loving levels of comfort when you are feeling anxiety or the worthiness issues come up. And here's the other thing, you know, our lineage of thought forms is located in our intestines. The gold is part of your intestines. It's the large intestine, the small intestine, and this also has to do with nerves. So this will help you, the sound of love coming through here will help support you and help you to let go, because part of this is yellow, which is letting go of the fear And it's going to help you let go of things that you might not even be conscious of, which is mostly your thought forms anyway. They're all ruled by 90% of unconscious energy. So this is going to help support you with that. And, you know, it's going to help to balance your mental and emotional body. And so that this is very important because the emotional body is orange and the mental body is yellow. So it'll help them become congruent. When you're congruent, then you run into the energy and you call in, you tap into the heart of gold, your heart of God. And that's where you want to be, rather than in fear and judgment, anxiety, and all that. And that can cause a lot of depression and intestinal issues, stomach issues, focus issues, things of that nature. So this will help support you with that. Okay? So then when we're having the gazing session, ask yourself, what is it that you fear most right now? What is it that you're in judgment of yourself most? And then ask yourself, how is it that you can what one thing could you do to bring more confidence to yourself? And that would mean, of course, not judging. So where are you judging yourself most? On what level? Is it your performance in life? Is it how you look? Is it your body? What is it? What is it? Is it how you treat others? This is all a program, remember. It's all a program. There's nothing that you can't heal. So that's what this is about. This is going to support you in deep, deep issues that are emotional, that are driving all of this. Okay? And then what happens is, when you start to discover your self-worth by doing things that are honoring you every day and valuing yourself more, guess what? You're going to make more money. You're going to call in whatever it is that you want to do in life, and because everybody's switching careers. You know, a lot of people are being called into healing modalities, and you can make a living with it. There's abundance for everyone. This is about abundance, not competition. Abundance. Tapping into your gold metal. And this is a very difficult vibration to hold, so you're going to need to work with this oracle and a lot, because this will help you to hold that energy. Okay? So anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in and sharing this with everyone you love. I know a lot of people, most people have issues of abundance somehow, whether you want to switch your career and make more money. This is a wonderful video to share now, because the sound of love coming through this oracle is going to support your thought forms and the nervousness of helping that dissolve, and the fears and the anxiety, so that you can step into your self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, to step into your pot of gold that's inside of you. All those ancient wisdoms are inside of you, and that's what this is about. So thank you for sharing it with everyone you know, and visiting us on Facebook, and do sign into the newsletters if you haven't, because then you'll receive the special of the month. And occasionally I send out some tips about things that are happening globally and which oracles to use. And then you'll also see the link for the 2 videos that I explain what the oracles are, and what are they doing here, and what are they doing to help you, and how do you use them. And that's the most important thing. You need to know how to use them, and that they are a reflection of your soul. So for those of you who don't know anything about the oracles, please visit the website. And now we are at the end of the video, so we're going to have a beautiful session, a gazing, open-eyed session with the Oracle Healing Cards. And pull out some pen and paper, and just whatever comes through. If nothing comes through, that's fine. But if you feel like there's a story coming through for you, and there are reasons that are driving your anxiety or your feelings of separation or sadness or whatever it is are coming out, do write them down, because this is your direct guidance with your soul. You're in a dialogue with your soul. And these, remember, these are multidimensional. You can feel them, and you can interact with them physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. They're not like anything else that you've ever seen. So just know that you can do this. And for those of you who do have the real, the deck, then you can place this on your body anywhere you want. and you'll start to feel the energy moving around and the cells beginning to shift. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me, and I'm sending you big iridescent golden sparkly hugs and lots of love, and have a beautiful journey with a gazing session with the Gold 2 entitled Follow the Golden Thread. Listen to your heart. Mwah! See you next time with some more magic. Bye everyone.